Hi there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys a brand new printable in my Etsy shop, as well as a process in my journaling Bible. It has been quite a while since I've done a journaling Bible process video. And to be quite honest, it's been a while since I've used my journaling Bibles. I've been in my gratitude journal, traveler's notebook, and in my ABCs book. So sometimes, I just kind of forget to use and work in my journaling Bible, which might sound funny, but just is what it is. So I'm excited today to be I'm going to work in my illustrating Bible. But first I wanted to show you guys this new printable. It's called Christmas Cookies. It has been a kit that I've been wanting to draw and make for several years, actually, since I launched the ABCs of Christmas. So ABCs of Christmas, if you don't know, is my Christmas devotion book. You can, at the time I'm filming this, I do still have some in my Etsy shop, so if they're still there, I'll link it in the description box below. It comes in a teal pink cover or a red green cover, and you can also get them on Amazon, so I'll link them on Amazon down below too. But C, the third day, is called C is for Sugar Cookie, Sweet to Trust in Jesus. And my mom makes the best sugar cookies ever, and she makes them for all the holidays, but especially at Christmas time. They're so much fun to decorate and eat the raw cookie dough, which I know you're not supposed to do, but it tastes so amazing. So I kind of made this based off of shapes that we have and sprinkles that we use, and we oftentimes will color the frosting and stuff. So it's a 3-page printable, and the first page you get are sugar cookies. The second page you get is gingerbread. So I know making gingerbread cookies is a really big deal too around Christmas time. And then the last page doesn't come with a black border. I'll explain that in a moment, but is like basically a patterned paper with smaller versions of all of the cookies, which I just think turned out so cute. So this is a page I used to make and decorate in my ABCs book, and today I'm going to use them because God really spoke to me through this passage and this devotion. It's so funny because I wrote this in 2018, and it's neat to see God still using, His Word and His words through me in this devotion to continue teaching me new things. So this is the printable. If you use the code YUM30, you'll get 30% off through a limited time, so make sure you take advantage of that. So like I said, this is the first page, and it has the sugar cookie elements. So you have a little gingerbread man, a snowflake, 2 candy canes, a star, and a Christmas tree. I think the Christmas tree is my favorite. And then I put Psalm 34:8, taste and see that the Lord is good. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. Sweet prayers lifted to the Lord. And then baked Christmas cookies with a little cute check mark. And these would be great to use not only in your journaling Bible, but also in your Christmas prayer journals, and your planner pages. I already set up my happy planner. I do have a YouTube video showing all of my different happy planner Christmas spreads. So I'll link that in the description box below. But I'm kind of bummed because I was like, I wanted to use the sugar cookies, but that's okay. I have them in my bullet journal, actually. So then the second page you get is the Gingerbread Men and gingerbread cookies. So the same shapes. I did add for the gingerbread guy a little cute bow bow tie because I thought that looked adorable. And I have 2 more verses. Jeremiah 15:16, I ate your words, they were my joy and delight. And Psalm 119:103, how sweet are your words to my taste. And then sweet love of the Lord, so sweet to spend time with Jesus. And then the last page, like I said, is patterned paper. Now, what I've been doing, my aunt gifted me a Cricut machine, which I have been having so much fun making, and so I can make my own stickers now. So it saves tons of time cutting things out myself, and so I watched 2 YouTube videos that I'll link in the description box below. One is from Scrappy Wife, and the other one is from Journaling to figure out how to do this. but I kind of took pieces from each of their videos. So what I have found works best for me and my machine, and hopefully yours too, is to use the vinyl setting. Obviously this is not vinyl paper, but to use the vinyl setting and put it on less pressure. So that to me has been kind of the perfect combination to get it to cut the stickers but not cut through. So you can see I have my own sticker sheet. And so I printed it. So when you print it from my Printable, it does not have the black box. But when I print it for the Cricut machine, it adds this black box so the Cricut knows where to cut. So I printed it on both clear and regular sticker paper. And yeah, so we are gonna get started. Like I said, I'm gonna be working in my big Mambo Jumbo journaling Bible. It is big and thick and chunky. But the great thing about this journaling Bible is that it has a spiral on it, so I can go like this and not worry about having problems stamping. So, oh my goodness, it is a big boy though. So I'm going to be journaling in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways know him and he will make your path straight. So I'm going to be using these alphabet stamps from Sweet and Sassy Stamps to put "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." And I'll link these in the description box below if you want to pick them up using my affiliate link. These are one of my very favorite and most loved stamp sets. So let me put you guys on fast forward now and we'll jump in and get started. So I have a ton of room on this page, which works out well because I fill it with tons of cute little cookies. But I'm starting off first by adding the text. I'm trying to kind of eyeball it and see if I can figure out where each letter should go. I didn't really want to put pencil down because sometimes when I try and erase it, it smears the ink because I'm not a super patient person. So I'm spelling out "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." And the devotion in the ABCs of Christmas was talking about how Mary and Joseph had to really trust and rely on the Lord. It was specifically the part in the story of the birth of Jesus when King Herod wants to kill Jesus, and an angel tells Joseph in a dream to go escape to Egypt, and they left that night. And I was just thinking about how scary that would be to have to immediately pack up and leave, and you're kind of on the run and this big bad guy is after you. And also Juan and I have been doing the ABCs together, and one of the things that he mentioned was like, well, wow, what would have happened if they weren't obedient? I mean, I don't think Jesus would have died, but I'm sure God would have figured something else out. But it's just interesting to think about how we need to be obedient to the Lord because he knows things that we don't. He knows more than we do, obviously, and he works all things together for the good of those who love him. And so those are just some of the things that I was thinking about, that we were talking about as we went through the devotion, and just thinking about how important it is to trust God even when things don't totally make sense, which I feel like is all of 2020. So especially today, just thinking a lot about how we don't understand all of God's ways, but he has a purpose and reason for everything. And so these verses were not in the devotion book, but after Juan and I were talking about it, just really made me think about Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know. But it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path." And I was thinking about how literal kind of that is with directing the path and the walk and of Mary and Joseph and of us too. And just asking God, okay, Lord, I'm trying to trust you. I'm trying to walk every day in obedience to you. And so just thinking about this really awesome theme of trusting in the Lord. And one thing Juan and I did when we were studying and going through this day in the ABCs together was listening to the hymn, "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus," on YouTube. And I found this really cool version from Casting Crowns that I will link in the description box below. And it was just really beautiful to listen to the lyrics, and over the past few days I've been singing along, singing that song as I go about my day, and what great promises for us to think about and remember during this time. So putting down the alphabet letters took quite a good amount of time. I was cleaning them off in between each one, which I need to do a better job with, and so it was pretty time consuming to do so many letters. Normally when I'm using this alphabet stamp, I'm just writing like one word, not a whole line in a song, but I think it looks so beautiful. This is one of my very favorite Sweet and Sassy stamps. I have a whole video actually going through my favorite Sweet and Sassy stamps, which I will link in the description box below if you want to see more. But these are definitely one of my top ones. I love Rebecca's handwriting, and I think it's really great because I know a lot of people don't necessarily think they have great handwriting, and so this is a great way to have beautiful hand lettering in your Bible and journal that isn't necessarily yours. So the great thing about using these little chalk inks is that they react and you can move them around with water. So some of the stamps that I had didn't quite connect, and the letters, I didn't line them up well enough, and so it's really easy though because I just use a paintbrush with a little bit of water, and I added or connected them that way, so that worked out really well. And then I have this really adorable kind of checked bow. It's actually made out of paper, and I'm putting that on the top. And I was trying to figure out what washi tape to put because the page is so big, and the pages are thicker than your normal Bible pages, but they're still pretty thin. And so I needed the washi tape on it to make it thick enough for the paper clip to kind of stay on more. And so I found this green one that I thought kind of matched with the green in the cookie. I'm using my very favorite Felicity Jane date stamp. This is a really great date stamp if you don't have one. It just says the day, the month, and the year, and tiny little letters, numbers, both. And so I put that in the top right corner. And so now I am layering more washi tape because you can never ever have too much washi. That's for sure. But I thought it just kind of gave a little bit more of a little something extra. So I have all the different washi tape layered there. Alright, now comes to the really fun part of layering all of these stickers down. So kind of my technique with it was to pick like one or two of the same pattern and put them on opposite sides of the page. I wanted some that would be hanging off the edge as well, and I don't have a problem covering up the verses in the Bible because this is not the Bible that I study from. It's just my journaling Bible, but in here I decided I didn't want to cover the verses for this particular page. So there are ways to go about doing Bible journaling and not covering up the words. And especially using clear sticker paper, you probably would have still been able to see it through anyways. So I'm just layering a bunch of different cookies, and I'm loving how it turned out. I just think this page is so precious, and what a wonderful reminder of sweet trust in Jesus. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification too so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment below, are you Team Gingerbread or Team Sugar Cookie? I'm curious to know. And be sure to pick up this printable from my Etsy shop. Remember to use code YUM30 for a discount. It will be linked in the description box below. And I pray that this encouraged you and reminded you of just how sweet it is to trust in Jesus. He is in control. Merry Creative Faith Christmas!